Okay, so it's been 2 years since Rocksteady released a video game, Batman Arkham Knight. It's about to be 3 years this summer. A little while ago, they posted on Twitter that people will lose their minds over their next project. What will that next project be? Well, I don't know, but I'm here to speculate. So, here are my 3 speculations for what could be Rocksteady's next video game. The most likely candidate is that it's going to be a DC property. Since they have all the gameplay mechanics down for Batman, why wouldn't they be handed the reins to another DC character? I think that the lesser known characters that they might have been given reins to is either The Question or Green Arrow. Think about it, with The Question they already have the detective elements already down, so that wouldn't be a far stretch. But in terms of action, since it would probably be an action adventure detective game, what they could do is probably take some notes from LA Noire, where it'd just be fist fights. Question doesn't exactly use guns as far as I know, but I think that it would be a worthwhile detective game. Green Arrow would be a likely candidate because he's grown in popularity thanks to the CW show, so Green Arrow isn't too much of a far stretch. My question is a Green Arrow game that high in demand? Because, I'll be excited for it, but I won't lose my mind or anything. The next likely candidate is, because they already worked on the Batman mythos, why not work on Batman Beyond? This is the one that I want the most. Batman Beyond is different and at the same time familiar. Sure, you get Batman, but he's set in the future. It's not Bruce Wayne, it's Terry McGinnis. I would love it if they could make like a cyberpunk Gotham, just maybe not the same city, but they'd have to recreate the map and they'd have to give it a lot of neon lighting, which they sort of did in some parts of Arkham Knight's map. They've already given indications that they don't really want to work on any more Batman games, and Batman Beyond probably falls into that category, but it would be so cool if they just worked on one Batman Beyond game and gave it their all for that game. All the villains have Will Friedle return to voice Terry McGinnis, have Kevin Conroy voice Old Bruce, and we could have Ink, we could have Blight. Think of all the possibilities. This could be connected to the Arkhamverse if they wanted, or it could just be connected to the animated series and comic canon, like Arkham Asylum originally was. Call it Batman Arkham Beyond, if it is an Arkham game, or just call it the Batman Beyond game, seeing as there isn't really any... I forgot about that one. And the last possible candidate, at least in my eyes, for Rocksteady's next big-budget AAA video game is Superman. I just want to say off the bat, if they do announce that it's a Superman game, we all know the world's biggest Superman fanboy is going to lose his shit. Yeah, that's right. He's going to lose it. He's probably going to give it a 10 out of 10 if it's as good and faithful to the comics as he would like for it to be. Honestly, I would like to see a Superman game. Superman hasn't been exactly done right. And think about it, Superman kind of deserves it after what happened in Superman 64 and his PS1 game getting canned because Warner Brothers didn't believe in Titus anymore. I think a Superman game would be great. They could have Metallo, Brainiac, Lex Luthor, all of his villains put in. They could have Doomsday, well, maybe not in the first one, because this is probably going to be like a planned trilogy, but you could put Doomsday in the second or third game, somewhere around there as like a big threat. There's just so many possibilities that could be done with a Superman game if that's what they're working on. And I think that they should, because I think the Man of Steel finally deserves his just dues in video games. What do you think Rocksteady's next game is? Let's let the speculation begin. I'm the Master Quests, and thanks for watching.